should kind of be a snapshot of your long-term goal of where you want to get your teams to, okay, as you build over time. Because keep in mind, as you're bringing the people in, you're teaching them to do the same thing that you're doing. Our retailing program is simple. You know, we do sample marketing. We make a connection with people. We have them sample the product. That's why it's good to have samples on hand. You know, you can actually order samples, by the way, as part of your auto ship. So if you wanted to go in and, you know, add, you know, maybe take away from take a product from your order and add 10 samples to it, change your auto ship around and get some samples in your hand, that's fine. Because, you know, I'd rather the samples going out to someone at least. Hey, if I have to do 100 in auto ship, I could do 60 of it in samples, okay? But at least I could turn that $60, okay, and I could turn it into a profit, a return on investment. By what? Exposing 10 people to the sample of the product, okay? So I can do what? Build some customers, potentially build some distributors. So, you know, you want to get your advertising approach, get it going. And then all we want to do is we want to get people to take a test drive of the business. This is harmless, okay? We have a very low-key approach to the business, because what is the number one, you think, objection of most people? Or what do you think that, you know, in fact, you hear a lot of objections from people that aren't the real objection, because the real objection for people is they don't see the value, or they don't feel they have the investment, or can even make the investment. They're looking at it as a money issue, okay? Our program is, well, you know, John had mentioned this to me the other day. We got this off the Danny Johnson prospecting CDs, which, by the way, we'll talk about here in a second. But, you know, hey, if money was not the issue, if we could take care of the money issue, would you have anything that would be stopping you from building this business? That's a pretty good question, you know. If money is the only thing that's holding you back, if we could take care of the money part, you know, is there anything that would stop you from moving forward with the business? And then just be quiet. Well, no. I mean, I think I like everything I see. Everything looks great. And then all you have to say is, well, that's fantastic. Because, you see, we actually have a free member program. And with our free member program, we're going to actually get you set up in the business. We're going to give you all your marketing sites. We're going to give you the ability to share the marketing sites, and you can earn 25% in profits in what we call X dollars, okay, to where you can use these X dollars not only to get free product for yourself, but you can use it to upgrade to the business so that it's not coming out of your pocket. So you could come in the business and get rolling right away. So you see, we have the easiest way to move people into the business. And you know, we used to use this years ago. You know, if money was not a problem, you know, could we, you know, is there anything stopping you from doing the business? You know, but in fact, okay, you still had to come in with money. But what we would use that before in the past, we would say money was not a problem, and then we try to get some referrals from them. And we start to try to go below them before they've even come into the business. Well, let me tell you, the hardest referral that you could ever get, okay, is doing a third-party referral, and the person doing the referral has never done the product, has never done it, has no testimony whatsoever, but they're going to refer and lead you to somebody else, okay, based on their name. That type of referral is not a very effective referral. You want to have people doing what? You want to have people making a referral saying, man, I wanted to do the bit. I didn't have the initial capital. I was able to come in as a free member. I started getting a bunch of customers. I started making a bunch of X dollars. In fact, we got a perfect testimony. I don't know if Tammy is on this morning, but Tammy Chandler, just, you know, out of Minnesota, did this exact thing. She came in as a free member. Then she upgraded with just a 125 pack. And then from there, she started, you know, building customers. I think she got over 50 free member enrollments, and from there generated, you know, a bunch of customers ordering the product. She earned the X dollars. She just recently upgraded to the star level just with that approach, and she's already enrolled 2 other members, one on her left, one on her right. So now she's a qualified manager in the business, and she started out with the free member program. So, you know, if you work the system and if you have strong enough desire, you can make it happen. There is no excuse, okay, for not making the business happen. So that's why when I hear people whining and moaning, in the business, I just revert right back to Tammy's story. I say, well, that sounds like a personal problem. You know, because it's all about personal choice. You can change your circumstances. That's all based on your attitude, okay? You change your attitude around, and then you can change your results, okay? But if you're thinking in terms of that it's not happening, and this is bad, and this is good, and this happened, and that happened, you're always complaining and moaning, there's nothing that's going to happen for you. You got to have a positive outlook, remember? Positive